Today I'm going to give you some job instruction training on how to gap a spark plug. When gapping a spark plug, what you're actually doing is adjusting this outer ground with the distance of this inner electrode. This is the part of the spark plug where the spark actually occurs and it jumps from that inner electrode to that outer ground. What this does is by adjusting that gap, it adjusts the amount of voltage that it takes to create a spark to jump that gap. What I'll do now is show you. This is called a wire type spark plug gap adjuster. As you can see, it has measurements. This is in inches. What you're going to do is find whatever your specified measurement is. For this application, it's 0.045 inches. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place that wire inside that gap, as you can see there. Now this spark plug is set a little tight for 0.045. So what I'll do now is take this handy little gapping tool, and I'm just gonna slightly put some pressure on that outer ground. Then I'm going to go back with my correct size wire, and I'll check the gap again. I'll see how that one fit nice and smooth. There's a little bit of drag from both sides. One thing to be sure of when gapping your spark plug is that the outer electrode is flush or flat with the inner electrode. You don't want one point dropping down and the other side coming up. If you have it flush all the way across, then your gap will periodically move depending on where the least resistance is, and you'll get better life out of your spark plug. Now we'll sit back, take a little time. You guys can try gapping your own. Alright, now that you guys have had a little opportunity to practice gapping your own spark plugs, I just wanted to go back over. The gap in a spark plug controls the amount of voltage it takes to shoot a spark across that gap. By adjusting that gap to manufacturer specifications, this spark plug will operate at the optimum temperature and range for that engine. If you'll also recall, you want to make sure that this outer electrode or ground is flush or flat with the inner electrode, creating longevity in your spark plug and hopefully a good tune-up for time to come.